Hello, my dear subscribers. I'm Maria the Clairvoyant, and I'm going to be doing a general reading for the month of Gemini, for the month of December, for the sign of Gemini, Sun and Moon rising. I'm doing this reading for the last month of December, and I want to thank everyone that followed me for the year of this, for the 2018, and continue to follow me. And thank you for being in my channel. Remember, I go on Wednesdays live in English. And I do general readings there, live readings to some of you. I'm using the Native American Tarot deck by Magda D. and J.A. Gonzalez. I'm using the Shaman Wisdom cards for the most important message. I'm using the Angel of Abundance for the wealth message, and for the love, I'm using the Lower Path Tarot, okay? And the Lower Path Tarot is by Chris Walthertz. So with that said, I'm going to start your reading, Gemini, one of the air signs. And your foundation, Gemini, that you have, or your root, is coming with the Medicine Woman. Okay, see if you guys can see the reading. I had taken this deck already because I was reading in Spanish. And I was like, oh my God, I'm doing this in English, and I didn't realize until I was halfway. Then I ended up doing it in cara and not taking anything from the General Tarot for clarifiers. But look at this. You have a Medicine Woman. This is meaning like either you might be a medicine person, either man or woman. It doesn't matter who you are. And this is in the back of it. If you see these cards, has a tree of life, and this is a woman like looking for herbs and flowers, and that's what a medicine woman does. Medicine women practice medicine with natural stuff. So everything that's in nature is what they use to heal. So this is basically telling you, like, maybe you are rising into a higher vibration depending on your age group, or look what the cards that is behind may be a pregnancy coming up. So some of you might be also nurses. Nurses tend to be medicine women too, or people that give birth to children, those are medicine women. So some of you might have the energy of that, or you might just be looking for someone to help you for anything that might have to do with any physical healing and spiritual healing. In this case, you might be looking for someone to cleanse you. It could be an outside. It doesn't necessarily have to be something that you're going to take to drink, or it could be just looking for someone that can help you in your spiritual path. So let me light this up. I don't like it too dark. Your foundation here is the Nine of Pentacles, meaning that you probably are into some kind of growth financially, and you also having like some kind of changes going on. Maybe you're waiting for these finances to arrive, because some of you, look at this, you get the Warrior of Blades, and to me the Warrior of Blades is actually actively moving. Like, you probably want to move, okay? You're probably coming from a conclusion of, look at this, in the underneath you have a Death card. I feel that some of you probably were involved in a relationship, and now you're gonna move. You are coming out of this transition of moving, of breaking up, and probably starting a new relationship all over again. Here you have the Union card, which means that the woman is attracted to you. You're attracted to this woman, and maybe there is a relationship happening at this time. Maybe you, Gemini, are really in love with someone. And look at this, you have the Medicine Wheel in the back. So for me, this could be saying to you that in the past you were probably more into well, this card, also the Medicine card, is also the Wheel of Life, or the how can I say, the cycles of life. I'm sorry, the cycles of life, and this is what that means. But in reverse, It's like you like this is telling you like it doesn't matter if it's upward or up and reverse. It's like the wheel of life doesn't really have too much differences. It's just a card that tells you that it's a continued change that we have. Our physical body, our emotional body continue to have changes. This is a card of us looking for direction, and probably at this time, if you don't know which direction to take, maybe that's the reason why you're in reverse. This is the after an end is a beginning, so you're probably ending something, and you need to recalculate, do yourself as to where you're going and who you want to go with. You the card that comes out is the 9 of polygamy in reverse. So I feel that some of you are really want to be in a partnership, but in your future what happens is that there's you might be involved in a 2 women situation, Gemini, and maybe that's the reason why there's that moving going on to some of you. Maybe if you're married and you had children, and the other person probably has children too, but this is a situation that you really are getting fed up with the with this 3 polygamy relationship going on. You're like getting fed up with like both of them really, and you're coming down to, look at you, you have the Tower here. You have so many major arcanas, 1, 2, 3. You know, the number 2 is the Union. Let me see if in this tarot represents a major arcana, because some of them do, some of them don't, but it's not. But anyway, you have the Tower, meaning that your house, you're like really concentrating on your house and what's going on with your house. This is you. The Tower is when everything breaks loose, everything comes to you know, you're probably in love with someone on Geminis, and this person in my, you know, you're really in love, and now you have this situation where you're the other person, your wife, might know about it, and everything is in the open, and that's why the house is still getting destroyed. Look at this. You have the card number 3 of mooring, like in reverse. This is, if this is your house, this is yourself. This will be the 3 of blades in the regular tarot. So this is the card of wounds, of hard times. Like right now you're in a lot of pain. You probably feel lonely. You're probably feeling a lot of painful situation going on with some of you. And look, you have the 2 of blades, and then you have the 2 of pipes, the trapper. So you're in like you're like in a really you're like wanted to turn your back to everything. You're really sad at this point, and look at you. This is you moving along with your stuff, and this is you're like taking the path, and you like really don't know which one to take, and it's 2 cards that are telling you these things. This is the 2 of swords, like not knowing where to go, and this is you not knowing which path to take. Like this is, they both basically almost the same. They both telling me the same thing. So it's very clear that some of you, it's like so easy this reading, because it's very clear that some of you are fed up with the situation that you're in, Gemini. You're probably dealing with 2 women, and that's very normal for a Gemini to have the wife and the lover, and it's part of their sign also, and they might have a mistress that came with them a long time ago. This is not an overnight thing. This is someone that has been with you, and you will not divorce your wife, okay? Gemini, I'm gonna clarify the Wheel of Medicine on reverse as to what's going on with the past reverse energy. See, you have here the 9 of Chalices, which is like you are the even though you're not the water sign, you're feeling like you're not loved at this point. This is when you're receiving that emotion, and this in reverse means that you're not getting it. So let's see what the 3 polygamy is. I mean, not the 3, the 9 is in reverse. Let me see what the reverse card says here. here you have the 9 again. How can this be? Look at this. This is in this card, in the polygamy card, in the how can I say, in the Native American Tarot is the 9 of blades, okay, and this is the 9 of cups. Like, you're very upset, you're very because look, and it came out in reverse too. You're very upset about this situation. Nothing is fulfilling you at this point. Okay, you're really not in a happy situation right now. And let me see what the death says underneath. See, after the death is a new beginning. This is you probably dealing. You could be dealing with someone that could be a Capricorn also, or Earth sign, but this is the sign of Leo. But this also means that this is a new beginning. This is new beginning with prosperity. Okay, so some of you are gonna come out of this that situation that you're in, this transition. And I'm gonna see what's going on with the 3 of blades. See what's going on. Oh, you might be dealing with a air sign, or the air sign is actually you, Gemini. See, this is yourself. This is the coward, just telling yourself you're a little sad, but at the same time you are feeling a little happy. You're gonna come out of this sadness to this happiness, because look, eventually you are gonna make the choice, and you know that you belong with your family, and sooner or later you're gonna realize that whatever you were doing, you know you were wrong, and you still don't want your family apart. So some of you are gonna stick around with your family, and some of you are gonna give the bag to someone. So if you decide to stay with your family, you're probably gonna push away that lover that you had, and that's what it comes down to it. Okay, so basically, look at this. You have a 10-10, and let me clarify this person, how this person is gonna feel if you walk away from this person's life, Gemini. How this person is gonna feel. Look at this. You have the Wheel of Fortune. Didn't you get the Wheel of Fortune here? This is a confirmation that this is a cycle of life that's ending. Okay, so you probably did go out with someone, and actually I had it here. So but I'm just clarifying it here, because this is a cycle of life ending, and then starting something new. That means that you're probably going to start a new relationship. You're either going to stick around with your family, or you're going to stick around with the new person, but you're going to make a choice. You're not going to continue to live with the two energies of these two people. You want to break up that cycle. If let's say you were doing this for 5 years, for 10 years, you had a double life, a double family, it's going to get to the point that you're going to be you're going to ended up, okay. Let's see. Look, this you have to be very careful, because some of you, if you are in love with someone, maybe for the singles ones, if you're in a relationship with someone, to the singles, Geminis are out there, maybe you are in the this person is gonna end up getting pregnant. So if you're not ready for that pregnancy part, just make sure that you know what you're doing. For others, this could be that you might end up having this person is going to have a new beginning, or you're going to have a new beginning, and you're just going to start things fresh. Okay, so if this is you being in love with your wife, and you decide that you're not going to stick around with the ex, with their third-party situation, you're going to start a new fresh beginning with this person, and someone is always going to get hurt. So someone is actually going to lose something here. But that's what happens when men or women get involved in a threesome situation. One person is always going to be out there and is going to lose their and there's a lot of water signs, so I feel you might be dealing with not an air sign, Pisces, a Scorpio, or Cancer. Look at how much water is in these cards. So some of you might be dealing with that energy, okay? So let me collect the cards and see what's the love message for you, Geminis. I feel that some of you is very direct. You're really dealing with someone in a third-party situation, and you're just giving up on this situation. You feel like you cannot handle it anymore, and you're gonna just have to end it. Either you stick around with your wife, or you stick around with your ex, and that's it. So let's see. You know, let's see, the Five of Staves. So see, this is the card, this is the Five of Staves here. Look, you had two guys and one woman. What is this telling me? There is a third party situation. Again, it is coming out with like the polygamy card, like 2 times here. Let's see, 1 time here. Where's the polygamy card in here? Let's see, it's right here. It's a third party situation. This is the 5 of the 9 of blades, or the 9 of wands. And let's see if I get any of those cards that represents polygamy here. Actually, not in this cards, nothing came out like that. However, this is telling me there is a 5 people situation, 3-party involvement. It's a conflict. Usually 5s are conflicts, competition, and dimension. Is so those are I'm sorry, I just got a deja vu, and don't ask me why. I don't know why. So I just feel like this is a 3 people involvement, and you're like, all of you are getting tired of the whole thing. With the 5 of wands, or you're like, you're tired of this whole thing. You're tired of this situation. You're tired of dealing with this energy. This situation is like more of an ego, and you're getting tired of the ego. Okay, so this is like a man better than you, a man here because of you, and you're like, at this point you feel like you're losing sight of what's the most important part, and that's why you're gonna concentrate onto what you need to focus on, and which is at the end is your family. Maybe that's the reason why you get the card here, that you focus have to be up to your family, and that's why you have a new beginning with the Sun. So you're gonna refocus to what's really going on in your life, okay? And make a choice or a decision. And maybe, I know it's hard, and that's why you have the 2 twos here, because it's like you don't know which way to take. You don't know which way to go, because it's hard to make a decision. Maybe you really love both of them, and it's hard for you to do this. But you have to make a decision, because this is only gonna create war. It's not gonna become any better. It's probably gonna be worse and worse. The next card that you have is wealth. Let's see what's the wealth message for you. It can always give you a wealth message. Also can be about let's see what comes out. It could be about anything. Block out distractions. See, you have a decision to make, and this is telling you to block out distractions. And it says your life purpose and other priorities need your undivided attention. So it is time for you to take charge of your schedule and working environment by turning off electrics, avoiding anyone or anything that distracts you from what's important. You already know that these distractions are what these distractions are, and have the power and responsibility to block them out. So basically, you know, sometimes if this was like, if I was reading this about love, this is telling you, you know, who you need to get out of your life, and you need to block them out. Or if you were working and this person distracts you, sometimes your partners distract you, it's time for you to tell them, listen, sometimes women, like let's say in your situation, if you're dealing with 2 people, they both might be calling you at the same time, and this is a distraction. So this is a time that you need to like like shut off the phone. And sometimes, you know, this happens to you because this is part of you. And what the most important message for you, you had the card number 10, long night, moon, Capricorn, rosettes, elders. So let's see what the message is for the card number 10. Okay, and is long night moon. I am the moon of the long night. I am the first moon of winter. Use your constructive abilities during my long nights and build on what you have started in the material plane. Concentrate on your career or in your personal achievements, and you will master them and receive the appropriate recognition and honors for your work. Your leadership skills will be amplified. However, your work in the world and in the public affairs needs to be balanced with the spiritual matters. Remove any restrictions and get on with life. I am achievement. So this is telling you, like, you know, it's clearly telling you, get on with your life and balance your physical and your spiritual life. Some of us need balance. So in this case, your main concern should be, like, if you're working towards something, go ahead and finish it. And don't worry about what other people think. You are very clear to which way you want to go, and you need to concentrate on your career or whatever personal things you need to do. Let's say you might be thinking about something personal that you want to do. Maybe some of you might need, let's say if you're single, you might need to give this to women on the side. If you're a man, look, where is it? You have to put this to women on the side, and you need to concentrate on your career and block out all this distraction. If you're a man, so if you're a man, it's the two women. If you're a woman, the two men. You need to concentrate into your career part, and you can't be having no one messing around with you, because look, you're in a path where you don't know which way to go and you feel blocked. So, and if you're in a marriage situation, you're probably going to end up picking the wife over the lover, because you're more concentrated over your family and the finances, and sometimes it's too much to lose. And look at you, this man is not really happy. This man is like he's okay, but he's not really 100% happy. And look, you have that 8 and the 9. You're walking away from someone to try to be happy with this other person. It's not easy to do that. So some of you are going to either walk away from the wife, or you're going to walk away from the lover. But you have to be careful, because if you might walk away from the lover because someone might be pregnant. If you're in a a stage that a younger crowd that might be able to get pregnant, okay? Because men can get a woman pregnant no matter how old they are, but women have we have expiration. We only have a certain time that we are able to get pregnant. So remember, block out distractions, and that's basically what these cards are telling you. There is a competition going on here with a 3-party situation, and it's confirming twice. And this is telling you, the most important message for you is that you need to remove any restriction and get on with your life and go into your achievements and balance your spiritual self. So balance your work and balance your physical and spiritual self. So with that said, my dear Geminis, thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. And Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. I'll be working on your January videos pretty soon, but I may do the 6 months, but I'll see what I do. Depends on the time that I have. I'll see what I do. I'm going to try to do as much as I can, okay? So love and light, and I'll see you in the next video. I'm probably going to do that in January, because December gets very hectic for me. So maybe in January, and I continue to do these videos. I will do the 12 for January, but I won't do the 6 months. Maybe I do 3 months. We'll see what I feel like I can do for you guys. So with that said, love and light. Don't forget to book your readings, especially in January, that everybody wants to start fresh and you guys don't know which path to take. Remember, you need to start at some point, and if you need guidance, this is where I am. I don't consider myself a goddess. I'm no goddess. The only God I am a God, the God within myself. I'm here to help you and guide you. I'm not here to heal you. You heal yourself. I help you get rid of things that you need to get rid of to cleanse you, and you are the one that to heal your body, mind, and soul. It comes from your inner self. Okay, don't give your power of to others. Remember, we all come here with a path. We all come here with a little some kind of intuition. The only thing that you have to do is follow the right path. We are here to here basically to help you be the guide that you need for your path in your life. I'm here to get rid of anything that you have around your body, but at the end you need to do your part. I do half of the work, you do the rest. With that said, love and light, my dear subscribers, and I see you in the next video. Take care and Merry Christmas. And if I don't hear from you, Happy New Year. Or if I do, I will be going live on Wednesdays. Remember that. Take care. Good night, everybody. Bye-bye.